The moment I opened my front door after 4 years abroad, I didn't see love. I didn't hear happiness. I heard my mother screaming at my wife like she was an animal. At that exact second, I realized something terrifying. The people I trusted most had turned my home into a prison, and my wife into a prisoner. If you've ever trusted your family with your sacrifices, if you've ever worked yourself to the bone believing your loved ones were safe, and if you believe that some betrayals deserve consequences, hit like, subscribe, and buckle up. Because this story isn't just painful. It's unforgettable. It was 8 p.m. Jet lag crushed my body. 14 hours of flying from Canada had turned my bones to dust. But my heart was dancing. I hadn't told anyone I was coming. I wanted to surprise my family. Most of all, I wanted to surprise my wife. I opened the front door quietly, and that's when the illusion shattered. The dining table was full. Golden dishes, steaming curries, laughter, comfort. My siblings sat comfortably on chairs, eating like royalty. But my eyes didn't stay there. They froze. Near the shoe rack, on the cold floor, was a dirty chipped plate. And beside it, my wife, Rubina, curled up, silent, eating leftovers like she didn't deserve a chair. My brain refused to process it. This can't be real. I send more than $1 lakh every month. This has to be some misunderstanding. Before I could move, my mother stood up. She grabbed Rubina by her hair and started beating her. Didn't I tell you to cook properly? You burned the bread again, you useless woman. The room echoed with cruelty. My mother dragged her toward the door and shoved her outside. Rubina stumbled. She would have hit the floor if I hadn't caught her. The moment my hand touched her arm, she trembled like she'd been struck by lightning. And then, everyone saw me. Laughter died. Faces drained of color. My mother froze midair. I held Rubina's hand tightly. And in that moment, my real story began. For years ago, I was just another man chasing a dream. A job offer from Canada. A chance to build a future. Rubina and I had been married only 1 month. She was beautiful, gentle, soft-spoken, and kind. Too kind. My mother never liked her. She wanted me to marry someone else. Someone who could bring more dowry. But my uncle had influence. And he made it clear. No marriage to my daughter. No visa help. My mother agreed. But her eyes told a different story. I left for Canada believing sacrifice meant love. I was wrong. Life abroad is brutal. Lonely nights. Endless work. Frozen hands. Every night, I called Rubina. I expected excitement. Instead, short answers. Downcast eyes. Forced smiles. Are you okay? I asked. Yes, just tired. Does my family treat you well? Yes, everything's fine. She always ended the call quickly. I thought she was shy. I didn't know she was terrified. One evening, exhausted and empty, I sat on a park bench. An older man sat beside me. He looked 80, but he was barely 55. His eyes were hollow. He said something that still haunts me. Working abroad turns you into an ATM. Your family spends your youth, and your wife pays the price. He told me how his mother and sisters abused his wife for 20 years. She died waiting for him. His daughter died of neglect. I went home shaken, but I still didn't listen. I kept sending money. My sister's wedding. A new house, built in my mother's name. Every time I tried to return, there was a new excuse. Just 1 more year. Just a little more money. Rubina grew thinner. Paler. Sicker. Still silent. And I believed the lies. Back in the present. I demanded answers. Where is the money I sent for my wife? Silence. I slammed my hand on the table. Did you ever give her a single rupee? My mother screamed, deflected, manipulated. Then Rubina spoke. Her sleeves slipped. And I saw the burns. Deep. Blackened. Old and new. My legs gave out. She collapsed, sobbing. And told me everything. My mother burned her with hot tongs. Starved her. Gave her 1 dry piece of bread a day. Took her gold jewelry. Threatened her during video calls. Controlled her expressions. She said if I told you, she'd kill me. I broke. I cried like a child. The next day, I cut off my family completely. No shouting. No fighting. Just disappearance. I left the house they built with my blood. I chose my wife. We rented a small place. I stayed in Pakistan. Rubina got treatment. Her body healed. Her soul took longer. But today, she smiles again. My revenge wasn't violence. It was removal. They lost. Their money, their power, their control. And most importantly, they lost access to me. If your family loves your money more than your spouse, they are not family. They are parasites. Never leave your wife at the mercy of people who resent her. Because sometimes, the wolves wear familiar faces. So tell me in the comments, what would you have done? If this story moved you, like, subscribe, share. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.